Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Travel with Damien. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Anyway, we are going down into New York City today to look at Assault and Battery, which is a British fish and chip shop. And then we're going to go to Myers of Keswick, which is a place where you can pick up different types of things that you can find in the grocery stores in England. So, join me for the ride. See y'all! Puerto Rico at the Hilton Resort. Hey guys, welcome to Assault and Battery, and as you can see, there's many beverages to choose from at this fish and chip shop. They have different types of beer, ciders, they have a lunch special, they also have many types of fish you can choose from on their menu, and they also give you curry, baked beans, coleslaw, and this little fish and chip shop reminds you of back home in England where you are just waiting to buy your fish and chips. So here you go, guys. This is the owner of Assault and Battery. His name is?
I'm Sean Kavanagh Dowsett, co-owner of Assault and Battery. I married my way out of the film business into the restaurant business.
There you go.
And the missus and I running Tea and Sympathy and then carry on Tea and Sympathy next door. I was on a job, I came home and the missus said to me, everyone says we should do a fish and chip shop, but I don't know, I mean, number one, we wouldn't want to do it unless we did it right. Number two, it's really hard to set up a restaurant. And anyway, what would we call it? And I went, Assault and Battery. And she went, fuck, now we've got to do it. So we did.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
How long have you had this restaurant?
We started this in October 1999.
Okay.
Having spent 3.5 months FedExing individual potatoes across the pond because I wanted to find the closest approximation to King Edward or Maris Piper potatoes, which they don't grow over here.
Right.
So we've got about 3 or 4 different varietals of potatoes we have to run between different times of the year to get the starch, sugar and water content.
Right.
I mean, I never knew I'd become such a bloody expert on potatoes.
You sound like an expert. What about the fish?
The fish, it's all sushi grade fish, and we've got about 3 different fish vendors we go with.
Okay.
We did have a problem where we were having to cut down on the cod because all the enormous stocks of cod have been factory shipped for so long and have sort of messed it up for everybody. but we've got one of our vendors actually line fishes off Montauk
Okay.
and catches us sustainable cod, so that's why we still have the cod, haddock, whiting, sole, and all the other good stuff.
Who is your competitor?
Don't really have one.
Ah.
That's the thing.
So you're monopolising the market.
Well, no, listen, other people have tried. I
Yes.
figure in a city of 8.5 million people, should, you know, I mean, it's about getting your stuff right. I mean, I understand Mr. Ramsey's done something up near Times Square recently, but I've had various reports that it's disgusting. So,
we must go and check that out, guys.
yeah, by all means, give it a go.
The London Hotel?
I think it's just off Times Square, and he's got a little fish and chip shop. But you know, we a few years ago we did a thing. Have you ever seen that show Bobby Flay Throwdown on the Food Network? He challenged us to fish and chips in his first season. They really do ambush you.
Yeah.
We had no idea it was happening. We were filming with them and we thought it was something for the Food Network, and then Bobby stepped out of the crowd, challenged us, and we kicked his teeth in. We beat him like a red-headed stepchild, as the phrase would have it. So
You heard it from the horse's mouth.
and he was very gracious about the whole thing, but our fish and chips was, as noted by all the public that were there, but also the two judges, it was head and shoulders above the product that he did. So we were very pleased with that. And we're real sticklers for keeping it real.
Right.
I mean, not just the fish, the batter's got to be right, the potatoes have got to be right for the chips, but also like the mushy peas we make our own on the premises instead of just canned ones.
I'm not a big mushy peas guy.
Well, I never was.
I'm a steak and kidney pie guy.
Well, yeah, like we do this. We were doing the small pies. We're off the pies at the moment after the COVID thing, but we
Right.
do pies next door.
Okay.
But we're going to start the pies again soon. But we do sausage and batter.
Yep.
The mushy peas, though, I was never a mushy peas sort of a
Yeah.
fella. But I tell you what, they're really
got
good.
into it.
Yeah, no, and I tell you what, some northerner turned me on to having it with mint sauce. Really
Okay.
fantastic.
All right, yeah. And so what beverages do you provide from?
We do all the beers.
Okay.
You know, Newcastle Brown Ale, Stella, or Wife Beater, as we call it back in England.
What about special brew?
Special brew. No, it depends. It's really hard to get a lot of this stuff now.
Okay, that's me old man's.
Yeah, that beverage of choice. Yeah. But all that stuff is really hard to get.
Okay.
I mean, we get locked into like an English beer and then it drops off the grid. It sucks.
Oh, okay.
So it's all about who can import it for
And
us.
soft drinks.
Soft drinks, we do all the English stuff, and we do Coke and Diet Coke and Sprite and all that stuff. But we do Iron Brew for the jocks, and we do Orange Lucozade because we can't get the regular red Lucozade at the moment. Vimto, all the good stuff. Our White's lemonades, everything you could want, really.
All right. Well, thank you for having
No,
us.
thank you very much, man. It's
Hope I didn't take too much of your time.
No, listen, it's if somebody cares about the art behind fish and chips and knowing that it's done right, that's what we strive for every day, so we support that ideology.
You guys are on all the social medias?
Yeah, we do all the all the anti-social media. We do Facebook and Instagram and all that. We don't do TikTok and we don't do any of the other stuff because literally there's only so many hours in the day.
Yeah.
But you really want to follow us, best way to do it would be come here, stick a load of fish and chips in your face and give us the thumbs up in the real world. We are at 112 Greenwich Avenue, right next to our shop Carry On Tea and Sympathy, and right next door to our original restaurant, which was 32 years old on December 23rd, Tea and Sympathy.
There it is, guys, with the owner of Salt and Battery. Come down, check it out.
Come and have a go. Batch for each, and we cook everything off to order, rather than making up stuff and having it sit in the hot box for a while, which is the normal way in fish and chip shops in England. But we'd rather do it right. Awesome. We're also a novelty this way.
Yeah, of course. Everything you need to please get around if you need it.
They also have all the condiments you need. Got the vinegar, ketchup, salt and pepper. I'll sprinkle a little vinegar on here. Taste test. This is super hot. I'm gonna have to take a second before I take a bite into this. Ooh, let's try the mushy peas. Ooh, my thought hasn't changed, but I appreciate the offer. Okay guys, so on to our next stop. Our next spot is called Myers and Keswick. And that is where I've been several times to pick up steak and kidney pies. So let's go over there. It's another British place where expats should go if you're missing the sense of home and want to have some grub that you used to have at home. This is a great place to stop and get it.
He retired there a few years ago. He's back living in Keswick now. His daughter Jennifer's taken over the store, and she's carried on the family business. So it opened in 1985. I believe Peter came over for a vacation and just never went home. Okay. Found a need for British food from expats living here, and started out with a couple of pork pies and expanded now to 37 years later.
And are you from England?
I'm from Ireland.
So do you find yourself eating the food that's in here?
Yeah, you can get all this.
If things are missing.
We don't really have any competition. We have neighbours, couple of blocks over, Chain Sympathy, and they actually get our sausages for their restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have a good relationship.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. All right. Well, like I said, guys, this is the place to get your pies, your Scottish eggs, your Cornish pastries, Cornish pasties. They have everything here. That's my point. Okay. Your jammy Dodgers. This is what I used to eat when I was a kid. I ate them so much that my belly hurt. Maltesers. They've got everything, guys. So come down here. Do you have the address?
We are on 634 Hudson Street in the West Village.
There you go. 634 Hudson Street, the West Village. And that's Irene. She's a great help here.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.